Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. Time for some more New Vegas. Maybe we'll actually get to Vegas today. We're only like 20 some odd hours into the game. Position my window here. Continue. Oh, that's right. We're in the Brotherhood of Steel Bunker. We just passed their test, and now they're willing to talk to us.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
So you're head of security?
That's right.
Hey, Guts.
Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
So why did I have to deal with that ranger topside?
Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off.
What exactly are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me. Bye.
Where you going, Boone? Hey guys, what are we looking at, guys? What's going on over here? Okay, now you're all looking at me, and that's kind of creepy.
Yeah?
Hey, Sel. What's with all the computers?
It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp.
You said any more before? Did the Brotherhood used to go out more?
Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Shouldn't you be in school or something?
Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures.
Don't tell me. I don't care, but you
Well,
might have a
like
quest.
just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin.
Nobody cares.
They both died at Helios 1. The others were always like a family to me before that, but afterward they became my family in truth. I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon.
You mean decide for yourself?
I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status. But first I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes.
She just really wanted to look like a banana. Tell me about the Knights.
Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother.
I love characters They just yammer on and on about their own fucking lives when they aren't important to anything and they have no quests. I love it! Because I'm just super interested in the lives of random NPCs. Couldn't have gone on Livy not knowing her fucking life story. Jesus Christ. There's only 3 passwords left. What am I gonna do? You know, that's one dumbing down of RPGs that I can get behind. Just let me know who I'm supposed to talk to. I don't have to talk to anybody else. Journal entry number 745. This is maddening. All of my research thus far points to a company called Poseidon Energy as having experimented far beyond the capabilities of our current power armor and weapons. It's possible they were behind the development of the equipment the Enclave used as well. Why then have we found numerous caches of military-grade equipment throughout the wastes and nothing from this company? 746. I've just discovered something horrifying. If my projections are right, we must. But I shouldn't get ahead of myself. The Elder will know what to do. He must. 747. Hey, Doomsday. The Elder has asked me to provide a list of possible locations for the components needed. Unfortunately, our reconnaissance of the area is lacking due to Elijah's insistence that we concentrate all efforts on Helios. Ibsen and I have managed to retrieve some information from the data store on sites of potential interest, but they are mostly military and industrial locations. If only I knew if there were other bunkers, or even those old Robco vaults in the area.
Of fusion are relatively simple.
We've already been through 2 different Robco facilities. I guess they were Repcon facilities, not Robco. I just get them mixed up because Robco bought Repcon.
Hello.
I played this
like
like
the outsider everyone's talking about.
when it first came out.
I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come.
Human radiation.
We always make sure to keep an ample supply of Radaway. Most of us haven't had the exposure outsiders like you take for granted. Here we go. You'll be rad-free in no time.
Wait, I'm not done talking to you.
Hello. Can I help you? Give me a shout if you need anything else. Yes, I handle all medical needs in the bunker. If you're ever wounded, I can treat you. For a fee. Normally I'd just be the base's medical officer. But my other duties say otherwise.
What other duties?
I'm this bunker's head scribe in everything but name. I supervise the research teams. I collate the reports. I attend the meetings. But for reasons beyond me, that buffoon Taggart still gets the title. And don't get me started on that little pet of his. Everyone around here knows what's going on there but her.
Was Initiate Watkins the pet you were referring to earlier?
She's cute, isn't she? Like a puppy, almost. Unfortunately, our head scribe's intentions towards her aren't quite so innocent. If...
Relatively simple.
Oh, Yuki, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just playing some New Vegas here. Currently in the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Who am I detected by? Oh yeah, that's right. People who are asleep can see you with your stealth aid. Hey Kurayuki, thanks for the raid, man. What were you streaming today? Oh, you were streaming the same thing. Okay, nice. Excuse me. Is this the same room we were just in? Oh, there's multiple doors in here. Okay. Do 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 do.
I have important work to do, so no time to talk.
You look like you're important, but you're a nobody.
Then you bring your second unit up to provide covering fire, like so.
Who are you talking to? There's nobody in there, man. Oops, this is like a different zone. How big is this friggin' bunker?
Hello, outsider.
Almost got caught there. God damn it, Boone. Don't scare me like that, man. Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. You must be the stranger I've been hearing about. Sorry, but I'm strictly forbidden from offering our tech to outsiders like yourself. Besides, I'm a little busy right now.
Fine then. I need your stupid tech anyway. Is there is there anybody in this part of the bunker like we need to talk to?
We just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR. At this rate, they'll be running the whole region soon.
Yep. Okay, let's go to level 2 of the bunker.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I mean, I had to murder a man just to get in here to talk to you, so I guess I better.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore.
Hey, Nero.
3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Well, we found some of them already. I think I already found one of your patrols. Both paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
I'll begin looking immediately.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright then. Yes, the Repcon HQ group. Nellis AFB. Black Mountain, okay. Nobody seemed to care that I just walked into his personal quarters. Not that there's anything back here.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
What do I get?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I'll see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
I feel like since the Brotherhood is in open war with the NCR, that leaving lockdown and wandering around in NCR territory is probably a really dumb idea.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Something wrong?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Why is that?
One of our exploratory patrols, back when we had exploratory patrols, found a data disk in some ruins out in the waste. Well, we finally got around to cataloging the damn thing and got shut out of our own data store the second it loaded. Turns out it had a virus on it.
Why aren't there any patrols anymore?
Oh, there are patrols, just not exploratory ones. We've been in a state of lockdown for, well, let's just say it's been a while. The only time anyone gets to go topside is guard duty, or to gather provisions. Other than that, it's steel walls and fluorescent lights for us.
Why lockdown?
That's not really for me to say. It's a bit of a touchy subject. You should probably forget I mentioned it. Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is only provided by the kernel administration?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
I'll give it a try then.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
There we go. Partition virus. Found one of them.
10 seconds. Damn. It jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Alright, so it's still partitioned.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yep.
All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Wish I knew what hotkey let you close these windows so I didn't have to click the power button. That would save some time.
Seconds.
God damn it. I found a single fucking infected terminal here. Fuck off.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought... Did you want to try isolating the virus?
What an awesome quest this is. Hey, Nugan.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
It's the one we already tissued. Hey, Dollopus. Thank you for the 16 months. Fucking serious?
10 seconds.
I mean, I guess that whoever designed this quest designed the Drag the Corpse Across the Desert quest as well.
Damn. And it's jumped. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
No, it's randomized. But every time we lock one down, that terminal stays locked.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds.
How have I not found one? Like, this is just getting fucking ridiculous now.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
I guess you missed yesterday's stream.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Where we spent over an hour dragging a corpse through the desert, and then the people we were supposed to deliver to had been killed by some NPCs, so I did it all for nothing. What a fucking awesome quest that was. Other terminals over here?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Like, how would have, like, the screens, like, flash red or something? Like, have visual indicator. This is, like, the worst way you could possibly implement this stupid idea.
10 seconds.
Do you have to access the data store? Because the one we found with a virus in it, I didn't have to access the data store. I just had a partition option.
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus? The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Hold on. I guess you do have to access it.
10 seconds.
Oh, that's the one you did.
That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Now that the data store is fixed, what do you think of Hardin trying to get McNamara dismissed?
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
What kind of information's in the data store?
Oh, all kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
I don't get access to more topics in the data store.
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it. Bye.
Bye. Sound like a different voice actor saying bye. Thanks for the bet, son.
Yay for random trivia reading.
The goal of the Hidden Valley Project is to create a self-sustaining shelter for high-ranking VIPs that can serve as a command structure in times of crisis. The bunker itself is located several hundred feet below the surface. Multiple layers of reinforced materials serve to prevent a breach of the inhabitable areas by anything save for a direct hit by a bunker-busting weapon, utilizing a megatonnage considered outside the capability of America's closest competitors. In the event that our enemies become capable of such an attack, the bunker's dervish camouflaging system makes targeting the site impossible for automated systems, forcing aggressors to rely on guesswork and sheer luck. The Hidden Valley Bunker relies on two main systems. The Candle Fusion Power System provides power to all bunker systems. Built more for reliability and duration of service, the power output of the system has been exceeded by many current designs, but it can supply the bunker with power for an estimated 752 years. The Dervish Camouflage System provides visual and electronic interference to prevent airborne or long-range enemy weapons from targeting the bunker. The normal soil around Hidden Valley has been supplemented by the combination of aluminum and various silicates. which are then dispersed using a widespread network of industrial fans to blanket the area in a cloud of what is essentially chaff. Combined with the electronic countermeasures of the nearby array at Black Mountain, the bunker at Hidden Valley is effectively impossible to target. Oops.
Yeah?
Yes, what is it?
And you are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Well, excuse me, Princess. We still have no idea who it was who contacted us through our robot. Somebody talked to us through Eddie and told us to come here. No idea who that was.
Hello, outsider. You're the one with that robot. I was hoping you'd bring him my way.
It's this guy.
Pretty impressive piece of hardware. I can't say that I've seen anything quite like him before.
I've heard some information from his logs. Sounds like it is carrying some Enclave data.
Really? What kind of logs? What kind of data does he have on it?
The logs spoke about Enclave Duraframe research and Poseidon Energy research.
Did you say Poseidon Energy? I've been researching some Poseidon projects here. Do you think you could leave your robot with me for a few days? I have some materials that I can use to upgrade his armor while he's here.
Sure.
This is excellent news. I'll send him back to you soon.
Alright. Enjoy the upgrades, Eddie.
Hey.
Hello, outsider.
Apparently the guy who took Eddie, like, fucked off into outer space while he was at it. Auto-inject stim pack. Automatic use at 50% health. No thanks. I mean, we've got power armor as it is. We can't use it because we don't have
Hello, outsider.
power armor training, right? But the power armor we found is worse than what we're currently using. Which is kind of strange and stupid. Good old Josh Sawyer at it again. Nothing can be powerful. Everything must be balanced.
Hello? What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Miller has been looking for lost patrols and retrieving their mission disc.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
What do you think of the lockdown?
It's a travesty is what it is. Every second we sit on our hands down here is another second that we're not fulfilling our sworn duty.
Why do you dislike McNamara so much?
It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost?
What would you do if you became Elder?
After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Tell me about your last Elder.
Elijah was a strange one. His even becoming Elder was highly questionable, seeing as how he was a scribe. Typically, only paladins are eligible. But an exception was made in his case on account of him being a genius. Unfortunately, whatever scientific acumen he had didn't extend to tactics. Trying to defend Helios was a blunder of the worst kind, and many brothers lost their lives because of it. Many of the senior paladins, myself included, advised him to fight a retreating action, but he refused to budge. Said he almost had it working. We never did find out exactly what he was talking about. When the perimeter was finally overrun, the Elder had simply vanished.
Tell me about the Battle of Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting. Later.
Later.
The principles of fusion are relatively simple.
There's security man.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
What would an Elder have to do to get kicked out?
So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our Elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the Elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day.
Who's Elijah?
Who was Elijah, more like? He was our Elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Okay. They could have shrunk this place. This place is very large for having like 3 people to talk to. Elder dismissal incidents. Let it be recorded that on this day Raymond Lorne was dismissed from his post as elder for committing the crime of murder. Brother Lorne was known to have hostile feeling towards the victim, Senior Scribe Ritter. The guilty party insists that Ritter's death was a tragic case of friendly fire. The bunker was under attack at the time, but the tribunal felt they could not let him persist as elder with such suspicion hanging over him. Be it known on this day that Kenneth Jones shall no longer bear the title of Elder Brother Jones, has willfully gone against the chain that binds and has been forced to step down. Head Paladin Lindquist succeeds him as elder. Let the record show that I have stood witness to the dismissal of David James from the post of elder. Brother James was charged with destroying an unknown device recovered from a recent expedition. The purpose and function of the device remain unknown, and Brother James has thus far proven unwilling to discuss the matter with anyone. Paladin Ramos. Again. Just run back and forth.
Oh, hey there.
One of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
For fuck's sakes. How about have a data store terminal in his office? The chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports... Cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that 1. Orders are to flow from on high down through the ranks. An order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. 2. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. A superior may not only give orders to his direct subordinates and not those beneath him. In this way, harmony of intent and cohesion of thought is maintained. Okay. That was exciting. Okay, so all these things are all part of this one quest chain. Let's go find these other Brotherhood patrols. Hopefully we get to actually shoot somebody at some point. Mountains there. This place is way up there. Okay. We have the key to the safe house. Let's go inside here, see what's in here. Kinds of weapons. It's our salvaged power armor. Ranger combat armor. It basically how this place is like clean and intact, but like their military bases aren't. Motor Runner's helmet gives you +1 perception. Interesting. Interesting. Ranger Patrol armor is not great. Jessup's bandana also gives perception. So we could equip the power armor helmet, assuming you don't need power armor training, I guess. Or we could equip Motor Runner's helmet for the perception. That might not be a bad idea. What the hell? What's this stupid helmet called? There's so much shit in inventory. Oh, here it is. Yeah, power armor training required. Alright. Right. Yeah, the helmets don't... What the fuck? How the hell did they get in here? You need a key. The fuck? What the fuck was that? Now they're like clipped into the wall. Wow. 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 Wow.
Had enough?
Alright, so we need to go south. Although I don't know if we can actually get to Black Mountain from here. We might have to go back to the road. Man, being able to walk around without having to listen to Eddie's fucking buzzing. Oh, son of a bitch! Why do I have my fists equipped? Oh god. Ow. Ow. Well, that got those guys out of the wall, I guess. Is there anybody get in there without getting eaten by death claws? Playing a melee character must be fun. Having to actually, like, get into a Deathclaw's face. Kill it with your fists or, like, a hammer or something. That must suck ass. I found a way up here. I don't know. You have discovered Black Mountain. Oh, hi. Where'd you go? Boone, you want to get your ass up here?
Run from me.
400 caps. Forge 20 caps. Okay. Whoa! Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, he's a Night King. That's where the fuck he came from. Stupid Night King. Oh, I see one there. What the? Ah. That guy's a fucking missile launcher. Just from running off somewhere. Hey there, Boone. Don't know what that was for. Entry 1. If I don't have enough pointless things to do here, Tabitha wants me to start keeping a log of all the repairs I do. Here's my first log entry. I fixed up several old terminals that were left over in the intact buildings here. I wonder what she's planning to use them for. Apparently the mutants raided a caravan today. One of their rifles jammed. It took about 7 minutes to fix. I also performed minor maintenance on the broadcasting tower outside. It's tempting to think that I could have just pulled a switch there and taken this accursed station off the air. No doubt she would have killed me soon afterward, but it might have been worth it just to see the look on her face. The mutant with the scar across his face, whom I've taken to calling Cuddles, stopped in today and asked me to fix his car. I told him that's outside my expertise and seriously thought he was going to kill me. Tried to escape today. Tabitha had one of her men beat me senseless when they caught me. Now they lock me up in the next room whenever I'm not working on something. Oh, and I fixed a toaster. Cuddles came in about his car again. He even brought a container of gas and asked if that would help. I tried to tell him that gas was not the problem, but he got really angry and dragged me outside. Tabitha killed him herself before things got too ugly. At least I don't have to hear about his damn car anymore. Tabitha came in today and said she's concerned about my safety. She's insisted that I change the lock on my door to require a password, usually one of the other computers I fixed. I'm really starting to regret ever fixing those. The password's 123456789. Like anyone who cares will ever read this. Cuddles toy car. Nice.
Took you long enough, so can I go now?
It's okay by me. Enjoy your freedom.
Alrighty then. I'll just head out, alone, by myself, into the dangerous waste.
You want to tag along with me?
Sorry, boss, but as much as I like to risk getting killed by your side, you seem to already have some help.
Tell me about yourself.
Look, boss, what do you want to know?
Who are you?
Name's Raul. Raul Alfonso Tejada. I'm the mechanic around here. Sure.
Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
How old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
How'd you end up at Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke-down old man.
How'd Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently. You forget about me?
Why's your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's.
Anything else you want to share?
Boss, usually when somebody gives you a name and nothing else, it's because that's all they want to give you. Sure.
Danny Trejo voicing that guy. Man, I can craft a super stim bag. That's Tabitha. Oh man. Nice hair. And glasses. Ow.
You have my wrong.
We leveled up. Let's go all in on speech. Tabitha's equipment key and room key. What, Boone kill a super mutant all by himself? Good job, Boone. I'm impressed. Doom, it may concern you. We got some pretty good stuff from the last raid, unlike last time. I don't want any instance. The only logical conclusion was to hide everything throughout this room. If you can read this, you have permission to use any items you find. Stuff I hid. A missile launcher, missiles, bricks of C4, frag grenades, 1 super stim pack, various ammo. Your benevolent supreme overlord, Tabitha. A mod to make him look like Danny Trejo. Nice. This robot lies inert on the table, giving no indication of having worked recently or ever. The nameplate. On part of the surface is scratched and mostly faded, but you can still make out the faint word, Rhonda. You quickly ascertain that the robot's current AI state is set to hibernate, likely a self-defense mechanism after the unit suffered catastrophic damage. Whoever repaired it probably didn't know how to reset its AI. After flipping the right switch, the robot jumps to life.
Hello! Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha?
I hate to tell you, but Tabitha's dead.
And I suppose you're taking credit for the deed, Fiend? I will avenge her!
Alright then. Okay. That was random. Hey, Masiga. How you doing, man? Good old ammo. I'm doing alright. A lot of garden gnomes. Where the heck would you hide a rocket launcher in here? Rocket launchers are pretty big. Apparently it was on the floor. Hey, Judy. We've been picking up a lot of activity from China's satellite network. The tension is pretty high around here. Frank's been talking about securing a place in one of these vaults for himself and his family. When we didn't show up to work yesterday, I think we all knew where it went. Oh my god, it's actually happening. We have readings across the board of launches happening everywhere. They must have thrown everything they had. It looks like we didn't hold back either. The computer says we have 2 minutes until the first missile drops. I can barely type. The mountain shielded us from the worst of the blast, but there's too much radiation. I can't believe these old machines still work. This place looks pretty defensible. And the radiation should keep the majority of people away. Looks like we found a home, at least for now. First things first, though. We gotta get these corpses out of here. Poor bastards. Marcus. I remember Marcus. He's in Fallout 2. Marcus made me type this. The leader of this community, Marcus, said I should start keeping a journal to get my mind off of Rhonda. He also said I might find something interesting inside this stupid old building. What could possibly be interesting here? The only thing that works in here is this junky old terminal. It's a radio station. It's amazing, this place is a radio station. If we can get it repaired, we can broadcast music across the wastes, just like Rhonda and I used to listen to. Ah, Rhonda, how I wish you hadn't gone away. I asked all the mutants here for help, but none of them could do anything for you, which makes me doubt they can fix this place. The radio station is fixed, and we've begun sending out our message out into the desert. Marcus thinks I spend too much time in here, but what does a first gen know? Rhonda says they're just one step up from dum-dums, and I agree. There's a fight in the yard today between some of us and the first gens. Marcus made a speech about how we need to work together. But why should we? We were the Master's favorites. We don't need their help. Rhonda says we'd be better off without them. Marcus and the others left today. Finally, we have the whole place to ourselves. No more listening to lectures about what we can and can't say on the air. The airwaves will be free. Now Rhonda and I can host our own radio show like we've been planning. I don't know why Marcus always refused to let us do it before. He always started getting real nervous when I told him that Rhonda thought about things. Rhonda says he was afraid He was afraid she was too smart to control. Anyway, this is the start of a new era. The only downside is most of the dum-dums chose to stay. Great news! Nicole entered our camp today who has experience fixing machines. He seems to really like it here, so I hope he can stay long enough to fix Rhonda. Weird. Rhonda just asked me why she would need fixing. She has a point. What was I thinking? I finally got Raoul to finish installing the security measures on my door. Now I can have all the privacy I want. Just in case I have a dum-dum moment, I've placed a spare key under the stairs behind my building. No one ever goes back there, so it should be safe from discovery. Oh, Rhonda made me angry, so I threw this. Now it doesn't seem to work. Please fix. Music book. Centaurs. He's stuck in the wall again. I guess our brotherhood friends are down there. Oh, excuse me. There's the holotape. Oh, what?
Good work, human. Maybe now this place can rest in peace.
What? Hey, Silver Rock you? No, this isn't hardcore mode. What will you do now?
I still have a job to do here. Some mutants may have heard Tabitha's broadcast and are headed here even as we speak. I'll remain and direct anyone who show up toward Jacobstown, where they'll be much better off.
Who are you? Neil?
There's nothing here for you, human. Though it is always good to see you.
I guess he was supposed to give us some kind of quest here that we just kind of did. Hey, Spoofy. Boone just killed something. Neil's shack. Okay. So. And crashed. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so we need to go northwest. Apparently there's an undiscovered location just over here. Something over here too.
Can't run from me.
Yeah, I played Wasteland. Long, long time ago. The amount of enemies that get stuck in the level geometry in this game, a little ridiculous. Oh fuck! Oh, it's a young Deathclaw though. At least it's not an adult Deathclaw. Yeah, Wasteland's alright. I mean, given the fact that it's a game from like 1980 something, it's pretty decent. Though it commits the gravest sin a party-based RPG can commit by having only people who get the killing blow get XP. Which is just the worst mechanic of all time. Thanks, Ultima. Thanks, Richard Garriott. I blame you. I blame Richard Garriott for that. Wizardry didn't have that. So it has to be Richard Garriott's fault. What's weird is that friggin' Wasteland is like based on Bard's Tale. And Bard's Tale doesn't have that stupid XP mechanic. Bard's Tale divides the XP evenly. Like a proper party-based game should. There's quite a bit of talking in Wasteland 2 and 3. Wasteland 1 is very much combat focused, though. Star cap. The nuke worshiper call was pretty funny. They all run around with nuclear grenades strapped to their chests and, like, blow themselves up with little mini nuclear explosions. Like the drop of a hat. Malnourished Brahmin calf. Raul's home. Isn't Raul we just found? Too many undiscovered locations. This problem with these games is that it's so easy to get sidetracked. Because it's not a problem, but if you're typing like, I'm gonna go here and do this quest, and then you're just like, oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, what's this? Oh wait, what's this? Like 6 hours later, you haven't actually accomplished anything you wanted to do.
The NCR took back Nelson. Maybe they can win this war after all.
See you next. Oh god. Run! Run! Oh god, there's a mine here too. Ow. Fuck. Oh, there's a bed here. Yeah, it would be nice if it wasn't broken, but I'm never gonna complain about having access to a developer console. More mod options, better. Mole Rat Ranch. Somebody killed all the mole rats. Oh, what the fuck? What's your problem, Brahmin? Who's Isaac? Whoever Isaac is, we found his house. We should get rid of Boone's frickin' metal armor. We have better armor for him. I don't know why, it just dawned on me now. Oh, it's like the duster, yeah.
Fine by me.
When did you pick up these? You never use them. There we go. Now you got a cool duster. Hello, Minthar.
Hey there.
Hi.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
I mean you no harm.
Whatever you say, stranger. Go snoop somewhere else and get the fuck out of my house, right now.
Just wanted to ask you some questions.
Are you deaf? I don't give a damn about what you want. Just get out of here.
Alright.
Get lost.
Did anybody ever do a Oscuro's Oblivion Overhaul style mod for Fallout 3? Try and turn it into an actual good video game? I doubt it. That'd be a lot of work. The fact that Oscuro's Oblivion Overhaul even exists at all is pretty wild. I like how Oscuro fixes Oblivion, right? He releases this massive Oblivion mod, fixes it, turns it into a real video game. And then he, instead of being hired by Bethesda, because Bethesda's just like, we're going to keep making stupid crap, he gets a job at Obsidian. And he's one of the lead designers on this game that we're playing right now. You think Bethesda would have snatched that guy up when he fixed their game, but they're too stupid to see talent. It's right in front of their face. Howard saw competition. Oh god, this guy might come in and make better games than us. Todd Howard already in interviews claims that he was like the lead designer of Morrowind, which is not true. But he likes to take credit for Morrowind because everyone's like, Morrowind's the good one. He's like, yeah, that was me. Like, you were employed at Bethesda at the time and you worked on the game, but you were definitely not the lead designer. That was, what's his name? He left, he worked on one Elder Scrolls game. He worked on Morrowind. Made the best Elder Scrolls game of all time. And then, left and made Kingdoms of Amalur. And then I have no idea what he's up to now after that. I can't remember his name though now. I should know this. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, Todd Howard likes to take credit for that guy's work, because Todd Howard's a lying scumbag. Hey, Vic. Yeah, completed. That's funny.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is mine, and I'm not leaving.
You got something against the NCR?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit
It might
out
be
of
Ken
wrecking
Rolston.
homes. I came out here to get away
I can't
from
remember
them.
his name.
Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years.
What do you do around here?
Do? I don't do anything. I'm retired.
So what'd you do before you were retired?
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about the past, so quit bringing it up.
Okay. I enjoyed Witcher 3. I just wish it had less less Ubisoft open world design sensibilities to it. Too many just like random nonsensical encounters. And nothing is labeled on the world map. It's all just question marks. You have to like go out there to find out whether something is worth doing or not. So, God damn it. But it's a fine video game. I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. Was this the sharecropper's place? Yeah. Yeah, if you like Ubisoft games, then Witcher 3 will feel right at home. It's an Ubisoft game with good writing, is basically what The Witcher 3 is.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
What is this place?
This is the New Vegas branch of the Gunrunners, supplying the wasteland with only the finest armaments since 2155.
Hey, Lucides. I enjoyed Witcher 2. Well, I think Witcher 2's most interesting trait is the reactivity. Like, that game will lock you out of literally, like, dozens of hours of content based on your decisions. Like, you have to play that game multiple times to see entire regions of the world and stuff. It's pretty wild. It's pretty ballsy to make this, like, huge amount of content that only half your players are going to see. It's pretty wild. Some impressive weaponry. Where did it all come from?
All Gunrunner merchandise is constructed on site.
How'd you get inside there?
This kiosk was specially constructed around me to deter theft and assault. I am ready to process our transaction.
Could get a recoil mod for our SMG. It's only got 64, 5.56. I think you'd have more. Oh man, anti-material rifle. Requires strength 8. Jesus Christ. Oh man, the Bozar. They added the Bozar to the DLC. Anything with GRA is apparently part of the Gunrunners DLC. And Bozar. Esther and Fat Man. Swoofy, thank you for the bits. $181 DPS, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Annabelle? Oh, this is like a unit. That missile launcher we picked up, I guess, was unique. Interesting. I didn't even realize. Apparently he's out of money. Yeah, you definitely want to play through Witcher 2 at least twice. Companion dismissal terminal? What? Dismiss all companions. Weird. Oh, this is Isaac. We found your house.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gunrunners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
Contreras sent me. McCrary needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? The 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Maybe I could help you out with those supplies.
Well, I guess so. Look, we just need metal, and lots of it. We can handle the weapons, but we just need extra scrap to melt down for the bullets.
Roche is the best, bro.
For each piece of metal you bring me. Anything like scrap, cans, or any basic junk made of metal will do. I'll need at least 100 pieces to have enough for the bullets. I'll cash in whatever you got until we have enough. Good luck.
Yeah, Roche is probably my favorite character in the entire Witcher series. Roche is so cool.
Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help. Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help. Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help. Alright, what you got? Thanks, that'll help.
Do you have enough yet?
No, not yet.
Damn it.
For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff.
Who are the gunrunners?
Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. If you ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
Any chance I can get a tour of the gunrunner factory?
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business.
Who's in charge?
Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
Yeah, I've read all the Howard Conan stories. I haven't read any of the non-Howard ones, but they're fun. You went with Yorvith? Bleh. Stupid tree-hugging elves.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm a fully qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes.
What implants do you have available?
I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Interesting. Corporal Betsy, the first recon, will be coming to you for mental treatment.
Mental trauma can be just as debilitating as physical injuries. Fortunately, I'm well qualified in such treatment. I'll make time in my schedule.
Yeah, this lady can install subdermal regeneration implants, but she has giant fucking gaping holes in her wall. Makes sense. Tell me about the clinic.
Everything you see is funded by the followers of the apocalypse. We rely a lot on charity to provide low-cost medical services to the less fortunate.
Are you one of the followers?
Yes, I am. I received my medical training at the Angels Boneyard Medical University back in the NCR. It's not a requirement to be a follower to enter the university, but I believe in what they do, so I joined them.
What do the followers believe in?
We believe that technology for basic necessities like food, water, and medicine should be shared, not hoarded. We're also strongly in favor of proper education. I've come across more than a few doctors whose techniques came out of the back of a magazine.
The followers part of the NCR?
We've worked with them in the past. The NCR became too focused on things like patents and profitability, so the followers go their own way now. The NCR and the followers have a cool relationship at the moment. We see them as oppressive, and they view us as anarchists.
The followers have headquarters around here?
Yes, the Mormon Fort in Freeside. It's hard to miss. All right. One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you. Now, what surgery are you considering? That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
Sure.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Am I modded? Subdermal armor. Increases your total damage threshold by 4. Okay.
You're back. Oh, all right. You're healthy enough.
And upper strength. So many guns have strength requirements higher than what we actually have, which is probably not helping our accuracy.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000.
Sure.
Hello.
Yay, now we have 4 strength. Ooh.
You're back. All right. All right.
Yeah, I can do another one. Bump our perception to 10. Could get more hit points.
The nociception.
Hit points are good.
Have a seat. You're back. All right. All right.
We had a lot of money. Now we have very little money. I think. I don't even know how much money we have. We still have 21,000 caps left. Okay.
You're back. All right. Let me do a quick test.
We are all
Take.
all implanted up. All right. There we go. We got 10 perception with our helmet. Our helmet's giving us +1. Yeah, lots of stealing. Plus, I have set us up with not unlimited inventory space, but 20,000 carrying capacity, which is as much as the engine will allow.
Hello.
Yeah, all the stealing has made us maximum evil. Very evil architect of doom. It is a weird limit. Maybe it can go higher, but that's when I was looking up the command, that's what it said, so I didn't want to risk causing the game to explode. Just left it at 20,000, which is plenty. We haven't come even remotely close to hitting the limit here.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs.
Oh, this is that dude we rescued. Who's in charge here?
Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office.
What's next for you?
I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. I'll see you.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
You following me, Ringo? I still can't believe sleepy people could see you. It's so weird.
Hey.
They're asleep. Yeah, this place is cleaner and in better shape than the doctor's office. Although it's still like all boarded up and there's shit all over the floor, but
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
yeah, by me. Multiple.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Karen needs a regular shipment of Brahmin meat and spices for the mess hall.
Won't be a problem. We have plenty of spice traders working with us back home, and we could get meat from the local Brahmin ranchers. The bigger issue is payment. To supply the camp with meat will cost some serious caps.
Karen has plenty of caps to cover the shipment. They'll deal with the cost.
Excellent. We should be able to get the shipment started in about a week. Can do.
Advanced radiation suit. Ooh. I feel like the weapon modification system in this game could have been a lot more interesting. It's all like specific modifications for specific weapons that you have to buy. There's no like customizing weapons how you want them to be. Tiny, tiny babies. All you need to know about pediatric medicine. Interesting.
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Where's Crimson Caravan get its merchandise?
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes. Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
Do your caravans ever have trouble from bandits?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
Where are you from?
A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
Speaking of which, I bought a weapon mod for... right? Mod. Recoil compensator. There we go. Cool. All right. These guys are growing more crops here than the friggin' farmland.
Morning.
Are you sweeping the dirt? What? What the fuck?
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our
You should go
great
talk to
army.
Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I'm just gonna sweep this dirt.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Kings. I'm going the wrong way. Any machine is a smoke machine if you operate it the wrong way. Yeah. True. Fucking Boone. Yeah. We're not looting the corpse or whatever he killed. Who the fuck knows where or what it was. Neil's shack. Time Mendads. Oh man, charisma +5. Perception 2 int 2. Goddamn. Super Mendads.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or you can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks for the warning. What's going on past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Is there a way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Wager? Let's hear it.
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Got yourself a bet?
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Wait, this is the tape that the Brotherhood was carrying. Paladin Hughes and Fairbanks, I need you to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Alright, the key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gate. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings and make a beeline for the gate. The Boomers won't shoot at their own people, so stick to the fence until you make it to the gate. Also, I know there's an old trade tunnel that enters the area from the south, but no one has ever come back out of there to say this day. Interesting. Trying to find this tunnel he's talking about. Nice rocket launcher. Requires key.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
Who's in charge here?
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Didn't come here to attack you.
Then just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Morning.
Welcome, child.
Took
your sweet time getting here, didn't you? I've been waiting a good 5
Boone,
years
get out of the
for
way.
an outsider to come along and visit.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it may be you can help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
How can we trust each other if you're going to be keeping secrets?
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers.
Excuse me.
My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Where do I start?
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. My youngers can tell you all about it. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Doc Argyle has wounded he's tending to. And Loyal and Jack might be looking for help with some repairs. Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and hear the story of our people. All you have to do there is listen. Come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Morning.
Quest added a voler.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Tell me, what do people have to say about me?
I haven't heard anything. You must not be trying hard enough.
Still trying to figure out who to help and how.
Each of the elders would appreciate assistance with various issues here in Nellis. Seek out Jack, Loyal, Raquel, and Argyle. They will guide you. Later.
Later. So she's wearing a vault jumpsuit. I'm guessing these people are from a vault of some kind.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them.
Mother Pearl said you have a bug problem?
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
I can handle a few ants.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Some kind of weapon? You said bullets are okay. Why would I need a special weapon then? A mini boomer.
Hey.
Detected. By who? Oh, there's somebody asleep over here. God damn it.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to.
No, you don't. There's nobody in here but you. I'm looking for ways to make myself useful.
I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the
Pip-Boy
generator
has
building
like an
a few
actual
days
screen.
ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
Assume the ant's tubular nastis pierced the patient's anterior traxus?
Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look.
Oh, he does have patience. Medicine or 40 or higher required. I don't even know what my medicine skill's at. Definitely not 40. 27. Yeah, even if I use a book, it won't be high enough. 60 or higher. 50.
Yes, outsider? There's still patients.
Retrograde Tom. Big old Tom raid. Welcome. Hey, Retrograde Tom. Thank you so much for the raid, man. How's it going? Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Just playing some Fallout New Vegas. Hey, Takangia. Currently, for people familiar with the game, we're currently in the Boomers camp. We just showed up here. For people who aren't familiar, the Boomers are a group of people with a bunch of artillery cannons who like to blow everything up. We managed to avoid their cannons, so now they're testing us to see if we can be helpful to them. Just naturally, I'm robbing them blind. No, nothing particularly special about my build. Just we have maxed lockpicking, repair, science, guns. Currently working on speech. Well, I am technically evil, even though I haven't really done anything particularly evil. But I am very evil Architect of Doom, because you lose karma for stealing, and I steal everything that isn't nailed down. So, but we're going with NCR this time. First time I played this, I did the factionless run. So I figured this time we'll try the NCR, see what they're like. AG pudding. The Nellis Boomer Museum. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Pete.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people.
Not particularly. Who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Sure.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means?
I've not seen it, but sure.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside.
It was neat.
For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions.
Hey, Boomer. Sure.
Ask away.
Why'd your ancestors leave the safety of a vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
Your people were willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
I'm surprised Nellis was empty when your people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100
Automatic?
years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Automatic warheads, huh? Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav. An outsider. Anything else you want to know?
Had he survived, totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry.
Oh. Oh, to slip the surly bonds of earth and dance amid the soaring birds.
That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know?
How'd you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it, except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it up here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice.
I'm looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. See ya.
Alright. Well, we got a a faction bonus for talking to that kid. That's good. We found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. Nellis hangers.
Hello.
Oh, there's
I
Lilo.
hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please.
Raquel said you were working on some kind of weapon to fight the giant ants.
I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
Any signal over 22,000 hertz at 150 more decibels should do the trick.
Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Okay.
What is it, outsider?
Looking for ways to make myself useful.
If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways.
I passed through a place called Helios 1. Maybe I could find the parts there.
Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. All right.
Okay. Might have to go back to Helios. Is Jack in here? Kid said Jack and Loyal would be in here. Need scrap metal for the gun runners here. This is valuable junk. Hey, tampon. Plasma grenade. There's apparently a bunch of people in here. Where the hell are they? There's Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
What do you do here?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day.
Recover a lady? What are you talking about?
Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I mean... I should really be going.
Okay. You're real smooth there, Jack.
Hey there.
Looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Where I come from, we discuss personal matters all the time.
That must be nice. Sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl.
Tell me about her.
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever. Have you seen her?
Working on it. I've got some scrap metal for you.
Cool. How much can you spare? Hey, thanks.
Guess you just get faction points for giving him metal. Okay, well, let's go deal with the ants. Maybe we can repair the solar panels without finding parts, since we have 100 repair skill. Finding the parts is probably for people who don't have repair. This way. It's Mr. Handy. Mr. Gutsy, sorry. What are you? Okay.
What's the situation with the giant ants?
I thought that was the ant nest. Where are the ants? Maybe the ants are up there. Alright. Can we fire the howitzer? Oh. Boo. That's the hangar. Where is this solar thing with the ants at? You said you can't miss it. There's power lines over there. Was it like a separate quest? Oh, it's a separate. That's why. Derp. And somewhere around here we have to find the corpses of our missing Brotherhood of Steel friends. Maybe the ants got them. Or they got blown up. One of the two. XP for an ant? That's a lot. 5 XP. So what was the other 75 XP from? Just finding the location?
Take him out.
The way that lady was talking, I was expecting just like swarms of ants. Like a friggin' serious damn encounter or something. Is that a good thing? Nice little ammunition stockpile.
Can't run from me.
Generator power source unavailable. Check all cords and plugs for connection. Okay. Air 65 or higher required to use solar ray or use solar ray parts. Okay, yes, we can fix these. Good. Using your knowledge of photovoltaic cells, you thoroughly clean, polish, and upgrade the solar panels. You also clean and rewire some degraded circuits you spotted. Array efficiency improved by 50%. Nice. Okay. So there's that. So where's the ant nest? We got this like sonic device we're supposed to use. We ran into what, 4 or 5 ants total? Still can't use that. There are more broken arrays. Oh yeah. All of the broken solar arrays are repaired. Okay, good. Still can't use this thing. So there's still something inside of there we missed.
All mine.
Oh, okay, Boone. Whatever you say, man.
All mine. Eat this.
What are these markers trying to direct me to? Here's the anthill. Place sonic emitter on and there you go. Thump thump. Just found a unique grenade launcher in there.
Spotted. Eat this. Keep looking.
I guess these markers are ants. Okay. Maybe there's some upstairs. Okay. Well, that seems to have done the trick. Cool. What if there's a mod to make the flashlight brighter? That's a mod I'd install. Okay, solar panels fixed. Ants dead. Job is a good one.
Hey.
Is that Loyal? Hey, Loyal.
Hello, outsider. Need something?
I repaired the solar arrays and increased their efficiency.
An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future.
Goodbye.
See ya.
We are now idolized by the boomers. Eddie has returned to Prim. Oh, cool. Okay.
Good work with those solar arrays. Bye.
Let's go get our robot bag. $100 XP. Alright. Welcome back, Eddie. Restart the 2 array generators and reset the main power breaker. Oh, there's still more to do there. Hey Hamish, how you doing, man? Is this usable yet? No. Maybe we gotta do those breakers inside the building again. Given that the name of the sandwich is onion-3.jpg, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. It's not something I would enjoy. I don't even need to look at it. Keeps pointing me here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Ah, I'm stuck. Wait, did Eddie not come with us? God damn it, Eddie. Oh, here we go. And we have power. No, Eddie's back. I just went to Prim and got to talk to him again back at my party, but I guess I didn't actually tell him to follow me, so he's just sitting in Prim now. What is the point of this computer? seems to do nothing. That's going good. Companion protocol begin. Eddie's giving you enhanced sensors. There we go. Okay. Now he's with us. Now we get to listen to his freaking constant buzzing noises. Okay. Where's Raquel? Sleep. That'd be another good mod. A mod to shut off the noise Eddie makes when he flies around. Buzz.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead?
Yes, it's safe to go down there now.
Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
You don't know how I pulled that off? Well, I walked in there and I shot like 5 ants. There's barely any ants there. Let's go all in on speech. Get that maxed out. Damaged books you pick up become blank magazines, which you can use to copy your existing skill magazines at a workbench. Weird. Your attacks do much less damage to companions. Friendly fire not really been an issue in this game. This perk unlocks special Nuka-Cola recipes. No. Each equip a limb you have, you do an additional 10% damage. Given how often I walk into landmines, we'd actually be able to use that. That's not a bad idea. We're so weak. Action Boy would be good too. Why would you use a perk on this? It takes like half a second to draw a weapon. Take an Action Boy. Hey, have a deal? Okay. I guess this red-headed lady we're supposed to find is in the Crimson Caravan. Oh, it's this girl.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
Yeah, I'm having fun. This game's entertaining. Don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
He's nice. Maybe a little naive. Seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I could just tell her to go and then they blow her up. That'd be funny. I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Hey, where's that guy who owes us 300 cabs? 600 cabs, technically. I want my money. Yeah, I assume their corpses were out there somewhere. Since they weren't in the ant area. There he is. Baby.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps.
Make it 700 caps or I'll tell the boomers to adjust their trajectory.
You drive a hard bargain. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Right. Cash money. Hey there. Holotape. It's usually 2 of them. Mission code KH792, temporary password, and to dare to do it. Paladin Race-Lian, you and an escort are to investigate the military base to the northeast for the components we need. We've had reports that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely they have any weapons that can seriously threaten someone in full power armor. The threat level is considered minimal. McNamara. Yeah. Threat level minimal. Oh, there he is.
Hey.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
Jack's interested in a girl.
Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Well, I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Okay.
Hi. Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles?
Who is Mr. Cuddles?
Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where.
Take a deep breath and focus, Lindsay. Where were you with him last?
Oh, I remember now. I was playing hide and seek in the big hangar. Mr. Loyal made us leave, though.
Great work, Lindsay. Let's go take a look for him.
Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
I can't believe... Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
That sounds really creepy. Lady in the water, what's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, A bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any idea how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Good. Exactly. What could possibly go wrong, giving these people a bomber?
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Alright.
Hi. I can't believe...
Loyal said you could help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Sweet. Sweet. Yay, we could breathe underwater finally. Can you think of any ways I can help you out?
Like I said.
Yeah, right. Bye. Okay. Let's go give this lady her new boomer outfit. Also, isn't the teddy bear supposed to be around here? Mr. Cuddles. Looking for a teddy bear. The hell did you drop this stupid teddy bear?
I can take care of that robot problem for you. Just saying.
Yeah? Sure.
Got anything interesting? 5.56. Almost take more of that.
Bye.
Bye. Yoink. I have no idea where this teddy bear is.
Hello.
Chef?
Hungry for grub? Here's...
Okay, whatever. Little girl's gonna have to live without her teddy bear.
Look, McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Why does everything look washed out? Like the brightness is too high or something? Weird. Anyway.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about him again.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Fine. Jesus. People are useless. They do
McLafferty's
everything.
been riding asses again. Better lay low. Civilizing Prim will show what we can do for everyone else now.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for work. We actually never talked
I'm
to this
afraid
lady
we
yet.
have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
I'll take it. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
All right. Janice asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's
Yes,
breaking
back on
her
quests
contract,
for
which
quests.
is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself.
Busy work.
Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time of happiness for her?
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful. But I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
I don't know.
Welcome back.
Are work contracts common for the Crimson Caravan Company?
Most merchant companies, successful merchant companies rather, have them. It can be inconvenient to replace employees on short notice. The contracts keep employees around for a specific duration of time, after which they get paid. After their upkeep and expenses are deducted, of course.
Kind of upkeep expenses.
Food, water, living